Hi, I'm Brendan Mills and welcome to episode 17 of Finance Coach TV, you and your business's finance coach. So in today's episode, we're going to look at the last of the body types in a business. So as we discussed in the last 3 episodes, the different body type of business that you have will depend on how we analyze the business and what the important aspects are to look at. So for example, in previous episodes we've looked at a value add business where you combine materials and expertise to produce an outcome for the client. We've had service businesses where you've got skills and expertise being provided to the client to produce an intangible outcome more often than not. And then there's the buy and sell business. You buy something for $1 and you sell it for $2. So what's the fourth and final category, or the body type for a business? Well, it's a mixture of those. So it could be any type of business that falls into this, but I'm going to give you some specific examples to help you identify it. So what is a mixture body type? Well, it means that you do more than 2 or more of the different types of body types. So for example, you might have a service component of your business and you might have a buy and sell component, or you might have a buy and sell component or a value add component of your business. And it's really important to identify that because, again, if you've got a business which has a mixture of those things, again, we're going to need to analyze your business as if it falls into 2 or potentially 3 of those body types. So let's go through a couple of examples. The first one, a car dealership. So you think about a car dealership. First of all, it's got the buy and sell component. It buys its cars for $1 and it sells them for $2. Generally put a few more zeros on the back of it and you get more accurate reflection of the figures, but you get my point. So you've got the buy and sell component of the car dealership, buying and selling the vehicles. But then also there's the value add component of the business, which is the repairs and maintenance. So I don't think there's any car dealerships anymore which don't have a service or what they call the car service component of it. That's slightly confusing because, in my opinion, a car service is actually a value-add business body type. The reason for that is you're often combining materials, whether it's oils, brake pads, through to really expensive pieces of machinery like engines, plus the expertise of the mechanic to fix the car. So that's the first example. Car dealership, we've got a buy and sell component and a value-add component. The next one is a hairdresser. So a hairdresser, first of all, we've got the service component where we've got the hairdresser providing the outcome of cutting your hair, and hopefully in a manner which you're satisfied with. So that's the first component, and the main component of the business is the service element of the haircut. It could be argued also that there's a value add component, because if you're getting your hair coloured, I've got a couple of greys, but I don't need to colour them at the moment. But you can have a value add component where you have the colouring, you have the expertise, and then the outcome being provided. So that depends on what sort of work you're doing, but that's something to be aware of in a hairdressing one, for example. And then definitely you'll have a buy and sell component. I've never been to a hairdresser who doesn't sell some form of product to their customers. So you've got those types of areas there. The third example I've used is a coffee store. So again, a coffee store these days so often don't just serve don't just serve coffee, but they serve food, and also you can purchase products from there to take away with you, such as coffee beans and things like that. So first of all, you've got the value add component, or like the restaurant component of the business. So whether that's something as simple as a coffee through to a nice breakfast or a nice meal. And then the other part of it is the buy and sell component. You're buying the coffee beans and then you're selling them at a profit to your customers, hopefully at a profit to your customers. So again, like I said, pretty much any business could fall into a mixture type business. You could be running a legal practice, but also selling products online to customers. So again, that's really important to understand from an analysis point of view, the components that need to be included. So they're the 4 different types of body types. So your takeaway action, if you haven't done it already over these last 4 episodes, is to identify what sort of body type your business is, because that's going to be really important for the way we analyze businesses into the future and how we address that. So hope you enjoyed it. Hope you know what body type you are so that we can best lose weight and run at the optimum performance. And I look forward to seeing you in the next episode.